Stretch and Recover series. And we have our rest and physical therapist at Hip Shake Fitness, Rachel.
Hey, glad to be here.
Can you tell us a little bit about what we're going to do today?
So, deep pain can be caused by a lot of different issues. So today, we're just going to do a simple 15-minute workout that's going to stretch out your legs and hopefully help you with your knee pain. So today you're going to need a foam roller.
Like this one.
Grab that foam roller.
Awesome. And we'd love to know on your comments when you get your knee pain. I get it when I'm walking up and down the stairs. What about you?
Sometimes I get it down the stairs too, to be honest. So,
all right. Yeah, let's get started.
Let's get started.
Okay,
All right, great. So first we're gonna start with a few simple stretches. So Charlene, go ahead and come onto your knees. If your knees are in pain at all, come in like this. You can use a pillow or just fold up your yoga mat. You're gonna bring your right knee in front of me, so you're in a half kneeling position. We're gonna start with a hip flexor stretch. So you wanna make sure this foot is in front enough that when you lunge forward, so you're gonna do a gentle lunge forward and stretch out that left hip flexor.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Yeah, nice. So we're gonna hold that for about 10 count. Good, and we're gonna do a mini circuit with this. So now we're gonna straighten out your leg. You're gonna pull your toes back, or we're gonna stretch out the back of your leg. This is your hamstring, so now we're stretching out the right leg. All these stretches, we're just gonna go briefly, but if you want, you can hold them for longer. Not a problem, especially if they feel good. All right, now we're gonna go into an adductor stretch. So you're gonna turn your bottom leg out to face that way. Exactly, so 90 degrees out. This leg will stay out here straight. So go and straighten out your knee, pull your foot there, toes towards your nose, and pull your butt this way. So now we're stretching out the adductors. So that inner thigh, so we'll hang out there for about 10 count.
8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1.
Excellent, so let's do that little circuit one more time. So you're gonna turn your knee back towards me. We'll do the same side. Left side hip flexor, bring your knee forward, stretch out that left hip flexor. If you feel good, you can put up that left arm up overhead, stretch up, get a little deeper stretch.
And I should feel this in my...
Yeah, so right in the front. So your hip flexor is responsible for bring your knee forward. So that's what we're trying to stretch out right now. All right, excellent. So now let's go hamstring, back of the leg, straighten out your leg, pull your toes towards your nose, and get that hamstring. And all these stretches should be really gentle. If it's painful, back off the intensity. It shouldn't cause any sharp pain or anything like that. Excellent. Now you're gonna go ahead and turn back this way. And let's go ahead and straighten out this leg.
But I think it's really interesting that, like, this stretch is related to the knee, but it's kind of other areas.
Absolutely. So this is actually a great stretch for your hips. Go ahead and straighten out this leg. Straight, pull this back. It's a great stretch for your hips, for your back. The truth is, for you to function really well, you need great mobility across your low back, for your hips, your knees, your ankles. It's gonna help all of it. All right, excellent. So now let's face this way.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and stretch out your other side. So bring your left foot forward. You're gonna shift your hips forward into a little mini lunge. Stretch out the right hip flexor. Hang out there for about 10 count. And then let's straighten out this leg. Pull your toes towards your nose. Stretch out that hamstring.
Yeah. This leg is really tight.
There's usually one side that's tighter than the other. If you have both knees that are painful, they might be more symmetrical, but usually there's one that's a little bit tighter. So feel free to spend some more time on that side. All right, let's turn your bottom foot out. Yep, exactly, 90 degrees. Keep this leg out and straight. Pull your toes towards your nose, pull your butt back, and get that inner thigh, that adductor stretch.
Yeah, I feel it right here.
Great. Exactly where you should feel it. Awesome. So let's go ahead and come back one more time. We'll do that circuit. So back to this hip flexor stretch. And now we'll go a little bit deeper. So come a little bit more forward. Let's bring your arm up. And then you can come to the side a little bit too. Exactly. Charlene's been also having a little back pain, so this is a stretch that I would recommend for her back pain too.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. Let's go and straighten out that leg. We'll go into a hamstring stretch. Pull your toes towards your nose.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, there you go. Back of the knee. Great, and let's go ahead and turn that leg out. Bottom foot. And now we're gonna do this adductor stretch. So pull your butt that way. Good. As you're stretching, you should start to feel your muscles relax. If they tighten up, that means you're going too far and you gotta back it up.
Gotta back it up.
Back it up, that's right. All right, great job. So, a little bit of stretching. Now we're gonna go on to our side. We're gonna do one more stretch. So you're gonna lay on your side, let's face the camera.
All right. Gotta face the camera.
That's right. And we're gonna stretch out your quad. So you're gonna go ahead and bend this knee back. And you're gonna reach back and try to grab that top of your foot. And you're gonna pull that knee back. Try to tighten up your abs too so you don't get a big back arch. You can also do the stretch and standing if you have something to hold on to. If you can't lay down. Good, let's straighten it out to relax it. Give it a breath.
And this works like the top?
Exactly. So these are your quadriceps. There's 4 of them, hence quad, right? Let's bend this knee back. Sometimes this one can cause a little bit of compression in the knee. So again, if you have any sharp pain, just hold off on it until you feel a little bit more loose. Go back to that hip flexor stretch. Excellent. Let's go ahead and roll the other side. And we'll keep you symmetrical.
Yeah, none of that uneven butt.
Exactly. Good. And pull. You do that. Pull that back. And if you're looking at Charlene over here, what we want is this knee to be in line with the hip. So that you're not trying to tweak your knee up or down. And we're just getting straight quadricep. Great. Straighten out your legs, relax it. Good. And then after a breath, we'll go ahead and do one more set. And as you're doing this, you really want to think about trying to calm yourself down, breathing a lot, so that your muscles just relax. If it's hard to pull on your knee here, sometimes a strap is helpful too. All right, excellent. Grab your foam rolls. We're gonna go to the next part. So we're gonna start foam rolling, and the key with foam rolling is that you don't want to go over anything that's too bony. So what are the bones, right? So we have this big old tibial crest here. You have your kneecap, right? And you have a muscle right in the butt, like your sit bone, and right on your side. You want to avoid those spots. If you go over it, no big deal. You might be a little uncomfortable, and you'll just avoid it. So we're gonna start here at the bottom. So I like to have 1, 2, 3 points of contact, so that I can decide how much weight I put on the calf. So I'm gonna pick up my butt, I'm just gonna roll all the way to the back of my knee, and then all the way back up. Remember, your calf and your muscles are 3D, right? So it's not just the back, we have to turn your foot, get the outside of your calf, and the inside of your calf a little bit. Spend a few good 30 seconds kind of rolling that out, and then you wanna find some spots that are a little tender, and you can actually just rock back and forth. If you have a knobbier foam roll, this works great too. Good. I'm gonna go from here, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and go up my hamstring, the back of my leg. Same idea. I'm gonna go all the way up, all the way back down, turn my leg and get the outside a little bit too. Just remember, our calf, our hamstring are 3D structures. And then we'll rock back and forth, kind of find those knotted areas.
You always want to start at the center and then go right left, or it doesn't matter?
It doesn't really matter. I like to do that positioning just so that I can make sure myself that I hit every single part. And you want to go nice and controlled and slow, because again, you're just trying to give yourself a massage. No one likes a massage that's super fast, right? That's not fun, that's not relaxing.
As slow as possible.
Slow, and just let those muscles melt over your foam roll. It's great to do when you're watching TV, something like that. All right, excellent. So now, let's go ahead and try. We're gonna go up to your glutes. Let's try it. So now we did back of your legs. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit your glutes.
So just sit on it?
You're basically just gonna sit right on it. You can extend one leg out straight. Exactly. And we're just gonna hit that meaty, fleshy part of your butt right there. That's it.
Yeah.
And kind of roll small over and back. Good.
Just on the one side, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we'll just do one side.
Yeah.
If you're feeling good, if you feel like you can get a little deeper, you can actually make your leg into a figure 4 position. So bend your knee, put your heel right there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that'll get you right in that glute. That's it. And you can kind of do that small little roll right there.
Just really tight right there.
Oh, yeah. All right, good. So from here, we're actually gonna hit our TFL, or tensor fascial latte, and your IT band, which are notorious for causing knee pain. Your TFL, if you take your hands, it's where your front pockets would be. So now let's turn over. So now you're gonna try to get onto this side, right, boom, right there. So you're gonna turn over, and let's actually bring this foot up here. Yeah, there you go. So you're just gonna hit that small little pocket muscle.
Oh man.
That's really intense, so you can actually just hang out there without rolling too much.
I mean, I didn't even know I was tight.
Oh, yeah. If you sit, if you drive, those muscles always get tight. Now, we're gonna go over the IT band. IT band doesn't stretch that much, so if it's very painful, just avoid it, but we'll try it over here, Shar. So you're gonna go ahead and use your hands and kind of crawl up the mat, and go ahead all the way down that side.
Yep.
There you go, nice and slow, because otherwise your muscles are gonna contract and not feel too good. Good, and then come on back. Good, walk your hands. It's also nice that 1, 2, 3 points of contact so that you can take off some weight if it doesn't feel that good. Let's do that one more time. Go all the way up to right behind the knee. Bring your foot up more. There you go, so you can get all the way. Nice. And then come on back. If you're using your foam roller at home, feel free to tag us on Instagram. Use the hashtag HipShaker. Let us know how it's going. All right, let's try your other glute. Make sure that both your glutes are well taken care of.
I'll go on the other side.
Yep, exactly. So let's get your leg out back straight.
Okay.
And then we'll sit on it with your left glute. Exactly. Good. Good, let's bring this leg over. So this one will go straight, this one's gonna come on that side. That's it. You can put your hands on that side. So we'll get that outside boom on that glute. I think that was the side that was a little tighter on you before. So
yes.
Again, if it's tight, just hang out there. You don't have to do too much rolling. Just that little massage is enough.
So just having this pressure helps.
Exactly. Just hanging out there and letting those muscles kind of relax over. Let's hit the TFL, kind of that front pocket, boom, right there. So we're gonna come over a little bit more, hit that TFL. Good, same thing, find that spot. How's that feeling? Is that as tight as the other side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tighter. I think this side is tighter.
Yeah.
I don't know why my left is tighter. I'm right-handed.
There's a lot of different reasons that people might have asymmetries. And now let's just crawl your arms up and let's get that whole IT band. And that, if it's tighter, that might be a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
We'll just kind of go nice and slow through it, and let's just do one pass. Good, and then go in and we'll come all the way down. Use your hands to help you. Excellent. Good work. All right. Anne, how are we doing? Do we have any questions or comments?
No questions. We have a lot of comments.
Oh, yeah?
Nyla is saying hi.
Hi. Good to see you.
Natasha says hi. And she says you're looking good, Charlie.
Oh, thank you, Natasha. I love
And
you.
Christy, your sister,
Yeah.
says she loves the foam roller.
Oh, good.
She says thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, cool.
But Rachel, I have a question for you.
Yes.
So if I was foam rolling, right, and I'm really tight, like I am,
Yeah.
so I only do one pass,
Mm-hmm.
but how do I eventually like get to a point where, you know, I'm getting better? So it's just doing it.
Just doing it a little bit more. You can spend like 5-10 minutes foam rolling and then also doing the stretches. Like I said, that IT band actually doesn't stretch that much. So if you get the muscles all around it, you'll get some loosening of the IT band too. But it's not as crucial as the other ones, but that's a good one to get to.
Okay.
All right, so we're just gonna finish up with a few exercises just to keep you strong. So the first one we're gonna do is just a regular bridge. So you're gonna get your feet, your hips, and your knees lined up. You're gonna flatten your low back and start to use your glutes to push you up. So instead of going up and down, I really want you to focus on your glutes. We'll just hang out for 5 count and then come back down. And let's just do 3 of these. At home, you could do a set of 10, set of 15, whatever feels good. Your knees should feel good.
And why is strengthening important?
Strengthening is so important because it allows us to get your muscles kind of focused and firing correctly. Sometimes one muscle is too strong, we have to balance it by strengthening the back. Sometimes our quads are too tight and too powerful that are overcoming our glutes. That's why we do a lot of glute focus exercises for your knees. Excellent. And now let's go ahead and lay on your side. And now we're gonna add some clamps. So your knees are gonna be bent, heels together, and now we're just gonna lift this top leg up. If you have a band at home, you could put this around your knees or a weight at home just to give us a little bit more intensity. We're just gonna do 10 here, feeling the outside of your glutes work. Cool, and then let's try the other side. So knees are stacked, heels are stacked. Feel that glute work and let's knock out a set of 10. Have you ever done an exercise like this?
Yes. It's like the Jane Fonda, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
She's my hashtag goals.
There you go. All right, and 10. Good job. Like I said, if you have a band, you can use that, and you can actually do 2 sets of 10 if you're feeling good.
Awesome. I feel really good. I feel like my knee pain definitely feels a lot looser.
Good.
So thank you so much for being here, for being our instructor. Thank you so much to everyone who watched our live stream. And guess what? This is the first workout in the Strength and Recover series. We're gonna have Rachel back a lot more times. And if you love this video, make sure you give us a like, a thumbs up, and share it. We're excited to share space with you, and we're grateful to have you. And have a good one. Happy Independence Day.
Happy Independence Day. Let me know if you have any knee pain and how it can help. All right, take care, guys.